American, Southerner, black, smart, athletic, kind, light skin, nerd, weird, white girl, Oreo, a teacher's pet, a minority, a house nigga, an inevitable statistic. At some point throughout my 18 years of living, I have been called each of these things multiple times. So, what am I? Identity has always been a weird thing for me. In kindergarten, I was the only black kid in my class. However, I was young and I had no real concept of race. My classmates were just my classmates. I saw no difference between us. One class, I was asked why I didn't have a black name. And instantly I was confused, but me being the age I was, I thought nothing of it. Right before first grade, Hurricane Katrina hit and destroyed the city I was raised in, New Orleans. When my family got back, my mom decided to homeschool my sister and I absolutely loved it. I discovered my love for Legos and Star Wars and comic books, and most important to me, my love for tennis. I was able to grow as a person without society blocking or influencing any aspect of my life. I was me, living in an environment where being me was expected and encouraged. Homeschooling lasted for 5 strong years until my parents decided to send me to St. Augustine High School, an all-black female institution. My parents had thrown me into the deep end of the pool. Instantly, I could tell that something was wrong. I was nothing like these kids, and the only time anyone ever made eye contact with me was through the sides of their eyes. And I would always hear them. Weirdo. Oreo. Dork. School shooter. Because I was given the chance to develop as a person without guidelines, I was the outcast. 6th through 8th grade were tough years. I had many friends come and go, and thankfully I found those who stuck by my side and accepted and encouraged me for who I was. In terms of my school life, I had overcome the ridicule to an extent. I was still the white girl of the school, but it was more of a joke. However, it still put a heavy weight over my shoulders. Just because I was intelligent, got along with my teachers, and played a sport that wasn't socially accepted, I was viewed differently. Come senior year, I had become numb to the teasing and the name-calling. In a way, I had accepted the fact that I was the white girl and embraced it. I mean, if being the best version of myself and doing what I loved meant I was the white girl, then so be it. I was a white girl. Then graduation came. A fresh start. I was going to a predominantly white institution where I had been subconsciously trained that I'd fit in more. But that was far from the case. I entered campus expecting to have the easiest transition and the easiest time talking and relating to a majority of the campus. And all of our conversations started out great, but there was always this one question that put up this huge barrier stopping the conversation and any ability to genuinely interact with anyone. So, what sport do you play? And you can just see on their faces the instant disinterest in me. You see, I'm not the key to a football or basketball championship. I am of no value to them. I'm just a nigga from New Orleans. All my life, I had longed to be a black girl in high school, but I wasn't black enough for them. My own race took that from me. And now I'm not even the white girl that was shunned in my high school. So, if I'm not black enough, or white enough, what am I?